Another question we get often is, let's say the dentist says, let's say I become a client of NPI. Who am I going to interact with? And what's involved with that? And what sort of team members am I going to work with?
Wow. I'd have to say almost all of us.
Yeah. I mean, they don't always meet them or see them. Right. They're behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Yeah. I can give you an organizational structure. Howie and I obviously are the owners of the company. But we have a whole design team. We have really a world-class internet team. We have an advisory team. So the first people you're going to come in contact with are going to be the people who analyze your market area, determine how marketable your practice is, run a few of your numbers to determine where your budget should be, build your plan, email you your plan, get on the phone with you to discuss the details, the strategies, why the strategies are what they are, give you a little bit of statistics within our testing and research so that you really truly understand what your plan is. Once a dentist becomes a client, then they go through production, basically. When we have a design team, we have a whole design team. We have a team of client services people.
Yeah, the campaign managers. You'll have a campaign manager.
Right.
And you'll work also directly with the design team.
Right.
And, sort of a three-way coordination there.
We have Howie, I lead the advisory team. Howie leads the development team, really. I mean, the production team. I mean, here's the way to look at Howie and I. I'm left-brained, right? There's nothing creative about Mark Dilatosh, okay? Howie Horrocks is almost all right-brained. So if you see something developed or see something designed or see words or see almost
videos,
anyway, right? The way so, and Howie and I are always available to you, but from an advisory standpoint, we use an awful lot of numbers. We use testing numbers. We use independent research numbers. We use our own historical numbers to determine what's going to pose the least risk to your marketing budget. A lot of that is numbers. Practice management comes in there as well. Okay, but then once the marketing plan is ready to go, a lot of it is creative, and so it goes over to Howie and the rest of the team. And then it's managed by your campaign manager, because behind the scenes, there's an awful lot of work going on your behalf that you may or may not even realize needs to happen. But it does. Trust us. And they just make it so that according to your plan, according to your deployment schedule, according to everything that the advisor set up, it happens exactly the way it's supposed to happen.
Right. And within budget. We keep an eye on that. You've given us a budget. We're not going to go over it. We're not going to suggest that you go over it.
Right.
So we hold the line on that.
Right. And in the end, at the end of the day, the client really has one phone number because we do everything. All right. So as your marketing plan grows or your advertising needs expand as your practice grows, you call your campaign manager, basically, or your advisor. And you just ask them the questions. I want this. I need this. We're already doing everything else for you. We just add that on top, and we just keep going.
Yep.